Hello. Oh. May the 4th be with you, haha. So obviously I'm not playing a Star Wars game. Also, I tried to get KOTOR to work for hours. But, I was listening to the Furi soundtrack a bit ago. And I was like, you know what, I gotta play this game again. So, here we are. Turn the music down a little bit more. So here we are, Furi. Now this is one of the like tour games I think I reviewed on my YouTube channel. So I'm revisiting it. And yeah, I really like this game. I remember when I last played it, so and one thing I really remember liking is the music. And I was listening to the music the other day and I was like, you know what, I should replay this, so here we go. Much shorter. Actually shorter than today. I'm just gonna play it normal. That's what I played it on before, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I just remember this game being really fun. But like challenging. Basically it's just a bunch of boss fights strung together. There's no like fighting normal enemies or anything, it's just boss fights basically. And the story kind of unfolds as you go along, and I actually really like the story as well.
You were a weapon, a bringer of death. And now, you're nothing. I will keep on killing you. Again and again. I am your future. An eternity of slow, painful deaths.
Sorry, I was adjusting the mic there, but yeah,
I hear thunder. Bitter batter. Time to wake up.
So we're getting some lore already.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you.
Shake your head. Nod your head. It's time to go. See what they did to you? Pull yourself together. Get out of prison.
Thank you. Sorry, my sister's stuck. Yeah, she was making food, so I'll probably get some of that.
Kill the jailer.
So yeah, I would have streamed earlier, but I was,
Fight for your freedom.
there was some lawnmower stuff going on. And then it's supposed to be thundering later, because we live in Florida, of course.
Jailer is the key.
And
And you'll be free.
my sister's making food. It's just like, there's only a little amount of time for me to, you know, play something here. And I didn't want to play Katana Zero again, because my sister's home, and I don't want to hear her, like, have her hear me doing weird accents and swearing, so, like, very loudly. So if you, I forgot, this game had a little thing where if you press A, it just automatically follows the path for you, like you don't have to do anything. So in between the areas with the boss fights, you actually can, like, walk around, and there really isn't anything to do, if I remember correctly, anywhere. We can walk around and just kind of, like, look over here. And the cool thing about this is it keeps your directional input as if you were, like, still walking. So I'm, like, pointing my thing up, but I'm walking this way. And now, like, naturally goes like that. But if I were to let go, then it would require new inputs, essentially. So I like that. We're gonna get started right here, like I'm pressing up, but now if I press up, I go backwards. So that's what I'm used to saying. So you can press A to auto walk. It's kind of funny. Press A to essentially play the game for you in between the boss fights. All right, let's get started here. See, I really like this game.
Every step you've taken from that cell, I'll make you regret. You listen to me, and you listen good. You'll never escape. I swear I'll put you right back in your cell. There's an easy way and a hard way. You choose. choice.
Alright. So now we got a little bit of UI. I just gotta remember how to do everything. Okay. So yeah, it's very simple parry system.
I was hoping you'd try to get up, so I can hurt you real bad.
So there are two phases of the fight. So there's a shooty phase, and then there's the fighty phase. And that's how you initiate the fight. This is basically just teaching us how to do stuff, basically. It's obviously the tutorial fight. It's just how to do different, like, charge stuff. So you see how many health bars he has in the top there, and how many health bars we have. Take a bit to get back into the game. Not bad. Yeah. So like I said, it's gonna take me a bit. Hey, nice sounds there.
But it's time to get serious.
Alright. So now the actual boss fight starts.
Those shocks in the cell, they really hurt, don't they? Well, that was nothing. I'm gonna teach you some real pain.
So yeah, this is basically the whole game, is just boss fights like this.
Do you really think you can beat me?
And so when you shoot the green orbs, you get health back. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh. You have to learn how to dodge, though. So you can still do sword fight and shooting in like the other phases, but it's kind of like they change, so. Yeah, and if you parry at the right time, then you get some health back as well.
You're gonna run back to your cell and beg me to lock you up again.
Oh god.
No way.
Oh, okay. This fight, it isn't that bad. Yeah, this isn't the later game fights, essentially. Don't make those noises at me, man. What the hell? Alright. Alright. As you see, we also gain our full health back when we complete a phase.
You're gonna take some putting back together when I'm done with you.
Ouchie, ouch.
Come back here. I will take you down. I'm gonna smash you to pieces. No regen from
I don't know if he kills me if he gets his full health back or not. I don't remember exactly how the game works. It has been a while. Ugh. Alright. One last phase. And
There is no way you can defeat me.
so bosses, their final phases, or like their final couple phases, are always kind of like difficult stuff like this, essentially. And it's basically, if I remember correctly, it's just you have to survive the attack. You don't actually attack them in this part. You basically just have to live through this. I had to excuse me. So I believe I've lived through it.
I'm gonna kill you.
So you're kind of seeing. That's like a desperation attack from Kingdom Hearts or whatever. And then you're done. And that was the Jailer. So first boss fight done. Oh yeah, I've never played this on PC, so I'm gonna get achievies as I play it. I played it on PS4 originally because it was free with PS Plus. And thank goodness it was, or else I would never have found this great game. This is the first game by a studio as well, like it was their first game. I just wanted to talk about that while I played this. They're coming out with the second game, and it looks like it's like co-op romance kind of thing. It's a little strange, especially following after this.
You will be broken. You will go back to yourself.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway, the good news, we're one step closer to freedom. The bad news, there's more out there waiting for us. But don't worry, I know them. I can help. Believe me, what's waiting at the end of all this is so worth the trouble. You and me, we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
I love Rabbit, man.
Way down there lies a free world. A world of peace and light, where you're free as the wind. And you know what? We're going to get there. Our friend here managed to trigger the alarm, so they'll be waiting for you.
So,
But no worries. It makes no difference. They've been waiting for you forever. It's all they do.
So, well, what do we know from this? We know that we were locked in jail for something, for being like a weapon. And that we have more people to fight. We finally broke out. We're getting help from Rabbit Boy. And we got more people to fight on our way down because he triggered the alarm. going through. God, I love this game. Not only is the gameplay good, but the music is good as well. Hello.
I'll tell you what I know on the way. But don't expect all the answers. It's all about what a man does.
Yes, it's definitely one of my favorite games of the year released.
That, my friend, is a prison. A prison within a prison. A very clever trick.
So we get some lore from Rabbit Man, who teleports around. So we're going back into a prison. So we just can't stay out, you know?
You and the prisoner have a lot in common. She turned up one day, destroyed everything in her wake, and then, bam! She got caged.
Ugh. I'll be talking about the lore implications as we go through, but for now I'm just chilling out. That be how it be, you know.
They had to build all these layers so she couldn't get out, and you couldn't hear her screaming.
Took a second, it wouldn't let me walk past initially. So we're fighting another prisoner. And, you know,
She tried to tear through those walls so many times, but they just kept growing back around her. It drove her completely insane. Enraged, she'll hunt anything and rip it to pieces.
the reason why you sometimes see me do stuff like that,
Some jailer, right?
like that, is because, you know, I'm holding right to go right,
We know that being locked up,
but I'm already
fucks you
holding, like, up.
inside.
Okay, man.
We know
Swears,
that
little
so
brother?
well, don't we?
It's like,
That's
me
why we
holding
did
back
what we
is
did.
that?
That's why we're getting out.
Yeah.
That's why
Just a
our
little strange.
story doesn't end like hers.
See what I'm talking about? So this is her story, the game Her Story on Steam. I wanted to get through some of the early game boss fights on today's stream. I don't know how long I'm gonna play, but kind of just want to get through some of the early game boss fights because they're were easy from what I remember. To wait till you get to some of the mid-game boss fights before you start getting your ass kicked, basically. I really like the way you fight in this game. You just, oh god, you just hold down a direction and you start shooting. Damn it, I'm dashing too late. And also, like, it destroys the walls around us, so we don't run into them, essentially. So these shots split. Got an ash through those, can't shoot those ones down. So yeah, you notice sometimes she comes running over, and that's when you like step on some certain platforms in the arena. It like makes her run over. Like I can essentially make her come to me if I stand on this. Yeah. That gets some free damage in, essentially. I don't know why specifically. It's just like if you see that lighted spot on the ground, you can step on it and she'll come to you. It's one of the few things I remember about this game. Is there any place I can step on around here? Doesn't look like it. Ouchie, ouch. Ugh. Alright. Phase 2 done. Damn pillar. The pillar. Oh. Yeah, you get those special hits or whatever. I was a little scared there. I was gonna lose a chunk of my health. It's hit me hard here. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Close one. She's free from her bonds. You notice we can't find her. Does that still work? There she is. Okay. I Don't remember much about this part. Okay. Okay. One, the desperation, or well, not phase, the desperation attack. Here it comes. Basically just breaking up everything in the arena. Alright. And there you go. I forget what her name is. Probably the prisoner or something like that. And there you go.
Well done. You put her out of her misery.
Clip through the ground here a little bit. So, jailer is the key, and we kill the jailer, and we get the key
She crashed
to the next
through
area.
one day, frantically searching for something. They couldn't make sense of her. She was so wild. So they put her in a cage. Then you came along and they did even worse. Way worse. It all went so wrong. But we're going to make things right again. Together.
Whoa, the camera. Freaking out there a bit. That was a little strange. You just walked into like the wall of the portal there. Alright, we're doing this one. So this, I think, was the first fight that I had a little bit of problem with when I originally played. I thought it was the sewers one first and then this one, but I think the sewers one might be after this then. So I think the sewers one I remember being easier than this one in my opinion, maybe? But I might be wrong. So this is time. They all have their cool little names, and this one's time.
Can you feel it? It's like a dream. The breeze, the peace. Feels like we could take off and leave this place behind us.
I don't know if there's really any secrets to like exploring. I think it's just like do it if you want. The best part about exploring is you don't know if I press the A button or not. You can't tell because he walks at the same pace. The only way you can tell is if I do something like what? Okay, then you know I'm not pressing the A button. But if you hear, you know.
But you know better. Nothing is what it seems. We're stuck here, and the real world is somewhere else, down there.
So I kind of like the cool environments they have and the world building they got going on. This is one of my favorite songs in the on the soundtrack as well. I don't know if this was done. There are two artists there are a lot of artists that worked on this, but there are two artists in particular that like I remember liking their songs a lot. It was Carpenter Britt, who did Hotline Miami, and then Toxic Avenger, who I don't know what he did before, but both their songs are like really good. I don't know if this is the boss arena or not, so I stopped myself, but it might not be, I guess. Yeah,
the old man coming up. There's more to him than meets the eye. A master of time, so they say. But if he's such a master, if he saw it all coming, why didn't he do something about it? Why didn't he stop it from happening? Or at least warn me? But look where we ended up.
See, this song. Fucking genuine. Oh god, which way do I walk? This song is a genuine banger. Listen to that, dude. It's just like a slow build up to this fight that you know you're about to have as you walk this area. I really like the way this game just kind of builds up to fights as well. I'm jerking this game's, cock off hard, but I do really like it.
He'll try to play it cool. Easy for him, he chose to be here. But we are definitely not cool with this. We are getting out of here.
There's the boss fight arena. Has the big dome around it.
Time to move on. Go cross his path, my friend. The jailer is the key.
Not the best loop I just heard on that. Pause for a second there. Alright. Jailer's the key. Found Papa Time.
Welcome, stranger. I've been looking forward to this moment. I foretold your escape, but not how far you would get. I am glad you made it to me. Time is a picture in motion through eternity. When you appeared, everything got still. You made the picture stop. I I'm here to make my clocks tick again. I can't kill you, but I can remove you from my here and now, capture you and bring you back until the next cycle.
So we're learning some things. And also, forgot. I did not remember about that. But when we shoot these the panels, our shots come back at us. So it only has 4 phases. And that's because it's a little bit long.
You live under the illusion of control. Abandon the fight. It is written.
You should try to stay in this one area.
You're fighting yourself. Can't you see?
Yes, I can see that. That hurt a lot. So as we hit the inner circles, the shock balls get bigger or whatever. So it does take a little bit of time to get into this one, but actually we can stop shooting now, I think, if we just make sure to hit him. Okay. No, I missed it. That's grand. There.
With experience comes perspective.
Oh god. So as you notice when we hit it, it comes back to hit us, as is the theme of this fight.
It's not looking good.
Shut up.
A crack in the shell, but can you find it twice?
Oh, Heelys, please.
Make every second count.
I got it. So does this restart the phase? It does. Okay.
Cycle ends. We shall meet again. As the beginning. It's not looking good.
Shut up. I don't even know if he's making fun of me or like saying that to himself.
A crack in the shell,
damn it.
Not this time.
Oh, there's the thunderstorms coming, like I was talking about.
It's not looking good.
I like talking to himself there.
A crack in the shell, but can you find it twice? Back.
Just obliterating an old man.
I also like to take it slowly.
It just look at the timing on his attacks are a little strange. But if you do like a perfect timing parry, that's how you get these special attacks essentially.
Not so fast.
And you see, I also got a portion of my health back.
You're too impulsive. This is my time. My space, yours too, will fail. Wait.
Please.
And thus the cycle ends. We shall meet again.
Just walked into a shot.
The beginning.
Damn.
It's not looking good.
All right.
Don't give up. Keep trying. You right.
Yeah, it started from the beginning. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the first guy I had problems with.
You live under the illusion of control. Abandon the fight. It is written.
Okay. Didn't walk fast enough there, my fault.
Fighting yourself. Can't you see?
I particularly don't like this first phase just because it's like sit here and wait. At least it's over as soon as you hit him. You don't have to go through a fighting phase.
see your future.
Really? What does it say, old man? Oh, he got me. He saw my future.
You live under the illusion of control. Abandon the fight. It is written. With experience comes perspective.
Alright. Let's not lose multiple health bars during this phase, shall we? I remember when I initially played this game, I kind of forgot about the charge shot because you don't use it at all during this fight. Or at least to me, it seems like beneficial not to use it.
It's not looking good.
I don't know, it feels like just normal shots do more work. At least for the phases of the fight that we've seen so far.
A crack in the shell. But can you find it twice? Oh. Make every second count.
Alright, getting the timing down.
I also like to take it slow.
Eek, okay, I managed to get out of there.
Not so fast.
I'm taking it slow.
Impulsive. This is my time. My space. Yours. Blue veil. Wait.
I'm waiting.
Again. Make every second count.
Okay. Damn it.
And thus the cycle ends. We shall meet again. At the beginning.
God.
It's not looking good.
Damn it.
Again. Make every second count.
Wow.
Everything was meant to be.
Wow. Just to sit there and take it.
You're too impulsive. This is my time. My space. Yours too. Will fail.
Boy, it spawned one on me. Are you kidding me?
Again. Make every second count. Oh.
Excuse me. Damage.
Prepare to meet your fate.
Alright. Come on. Come at me. I'm turning into Jack the Ripper. I just naturally did the Jack the Ripper voice. Alright. Final phase. Let's go. Desperation attack, bud.
Breathe in. Focus. Let's bring an end to this.
Okay. Motherfucker. Mother... Okay.
Seek joy in these last precious moments.
Slow it all down. Christ almighty. Slowly making our way around. Oh, hello. Just focus on dodging. Don't focus on... Oh. We did it.
Rewind.
Oh, rewind. Yeah. Wait, did we win? That was it? Let's go. Whew.
Look to the sky, stranger. Therein lies your
is no fate. We build our own destiny.
Look at the way his head turned there, dude.
Our man on the
They
rocks,
can't be good for me.
he knew a lot. He even figured out why you were sent to us. Look at the sky, he kept saying. The dot on the sun. But no one listened.
It's cool knowing exactly like what happens in the story. Anything else to say? Say the dot on the sun. That's why we're sent to them. There's the sewers. I might end it after this one, depending on what the next one is. But I want to do sewers fight as well.
Take a good look, my friend. Years of evolution, culture, civilization, great intellect, wonders of nature. Bam! Wiped out in one single impact.
Stuck on the rocks here. Hello?
One.
My character... I pressed A and he's also still stuck on the rocks. Game? Game? Okay. That was a little strange. This way, I guess, is where we're going.
I searched and searched. A solution, an answer, anything. Just some hope, you know, that I could fix this, fix him, so my plan would be flawless. But I never found a thing.
Psst.
Sure, I could have stopped, rolled up in a ball and cried for the rest of my days. And left you frying on your rock. But I didn't. I don't know much about you. I've heard some bad stuff, and what I've seen, well... But we have one thing in common, you and I. We have nothing to lose. For every day we are locked away up here, we have nothing. We've lost. One thing about Fishface up there, you know, he got, contaminated. I'm not sure he's got much to say. He probably can't even speak at all anymore. But if he does, just ignore the crazy babble.
Oh. Psst. I think this guy, in my opinion, was easier than Time Lord. But we'll see how the actual fight goes out. There's some weird surround sound.
Look at the filth around you. Darkness. Look at me. Don't look so horrified. You're staring at yourself. You did this to me. Finally. Revenge.
Right. I remember the laser beams. So you'll notice he kind of went underwater there for a second. So you notice our screaming a little distortion after we got knocked in the water. Just ran into it. Oh. He hit me so hard, it took out my sound. Something with that attack. I don't know if this is just the PC version or if it was always like that. Just has some weird sound issues, it feels like.
So much pain.
Alright, alright. I don't know. Some strange sound stuff going on, specifically in this fight. Get your ass out of here. Alright. Remember this as well. Alright.
I will undo everything you have done to me. Destroy everything you have. I'll kill you.
Alright. Get bodied, dude. Alright, desperation attack time.
I'll undo you.
Similar to the jailers originally, but faster, and also he's like limiting off sections with his laser beams. Reaper. Oh god. Is that really all you had for me, bud? Shame, dude.
Will we share his fate? Or will life take an unexpected
I
turn?
like how the main character's like, fuck off. Just starts walking away.
Hope comes from the strangest places.
Fury himself. Mr. John Fury.
I thought about it for so long. Destruction of the world on one hand, but on the other, what about my world? Why should their world be more valuable than mine? I made my decision. I will free myself. Whatever the cost.
So destruction of the world to free himself. Oh no. He's made a tough decision. Okay, so I probably will stop here. I'll have a little sneak peek, but I do remember this fight fondly, because this one is the first one that I remember feeling like I kept getting my ass kicked. Like, Time was the first one where I felt like I had a problem with him. This one, though, I remember very fondly for kicking my ass.
I know this is hard, but when I am struggling to keep faith, I think about the beauty of the world beyond. It keeps me focused. It keeps me going. You were captured, thrown in prison, tortured. Finally, you escaped. And here they are, those Guardians. Hand-picked, top of their game killing machines, just waiting to throw you back in. How does that make you feel?
So the reason why I thought Sewers Man was before Time Man was kind of because of the way they have the Guardians set up
They
or
didn't kill
whatever.
you already because they can't. Believe me, they would if they could, without blinking. Second best for them now is to put you back in chains.
Because the way they kind of have it set up is they have the crazy people first, and then they go on. But I guess Time was just before Fishman. So now we're going to get the not as crazy people mostly.
Can you feel it? The anger? Good. Focus on it. Let it grow. Let me tell you some more about what this one did to you. You need to know. Then there'll be no stopping you. He is the one who got you here in the first place. He is the one who brought you down. He led the men who captured you. Hundreds of them against you. Was that fair?
So up till now we've been killing crazy people. And like an old man. And like someone who put us in jail.
So what do you say? An eye for an eye, huh? Time to take your revenge.
Now we get a little bit of change of pace. And this is where I really started liking the game. This is where the story direction headed after this.
The jailer is the key. Kill him, and you will be free.
So we're gonna kill this boy now.
He who knows no fear, knows no courage. I take mine from you. We are what we fight for. I look at you, stranger, and I see nothing. Desolation. Death. You are alone. I am fighting for something much greater than this. Can you imagine the strength that gives me? I doubt it. And so your fight ends here.
Alright.
I brought you to your knees once already, and I will do so again.
So you gotta wait till he puts the shield down before you can shoot him.
Go back.
First phase isn't that bad, or no?
I brought you to your knees once already,
You already said
and
that,
I will
dude.
do so again. Go back while you still can. match for me. Give up while you can. It's the right thing to do.
Damn it. Oh. Damn it.
For my
I
son,
got hit by literally all of them.
for all of us, I am bringing you back. You're no match for me. Give up while you can. It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do is he pins me to the ground and starts bashing my head in. Alright.
You're no match for me. Give up while you can. It's the right thing to do.
I forgot. It's just like... Oh!
Go back while you
Think it's like a
can.
parry mechanic? When you're in that phase?
You have given me the chance to teach my son an important lesson. That when good men look away, evil prevails.
So yeah, he's just doing a desperation attack, you know how it be.
Surrender. You can't win.
Okay. Just doing the mix-ups, dude. Alright. Oh, got past that.
We build all of
I actually might be able to do
this.
this. I thought
Invested
I was
so
gonna
much.
like have a problem with him and just like not play for you guys. Oh.
You can't win, stranger. You have nothing to protect, nothing to fight for.
Becoming predictable, man. Also, don't do those losing fags. Flags, sorry. Mouth mumble. We have nothing to fight for, he says. Got me there. just this good at video games, dude. You know what the sound thing is? It's me powering up, I'm pretty sure.
I will never
So
give
it
up,
like
stranger.
feels like it's a sound
The
thing.
stakes are too high.
Okay. So this is his desperation.
You can't win, stranger. You have nothing to protect, nothing to fight for.
Oh.
Surrender.
Let's go.
You can't win. You're alone.
This is his desperation, I think.
I wouldn't let you.
Doesn't matter if you let me or not. Because you're dead. Wow. Okay.
Man, that was intense. But you've got to move on now. Don't overthink it. That's what they want you to do.
So get some water from the well. As it be, let's go behind the house here. It's nothing. Stuck on the rock there.
If he really loved him, why did he come here? Why did he ever become a guardian?
We got some extra lore, I guess. For walking up to the house. So, you know, if he ever loved his child, why did he become a guardian? Learning some things.
The things we do for love.
Ah, Jaime Lannister. Okay, now here is my actual favorite song on the album.
This one. Upstairs. Arrogant, self-righteous,
And you know what? This is
That's
actually
her.
where I'm going to end it, because this is a good spot.
She started it all. She even got me locked up. You're going to see her little show out there. All this nobility and self-sacrifice. But really, she's just trying to clean up her mess. Just remember, she's messing with your head. Don't listen to her.
She's messing with their head, huh? I can guarantee there's nothing off to the right to listen to, by the way.
Feel it in your heart, your anger, your instinct. You don't belong here.
So this song is a genuine
Give her
banger.
a good kick from me.
I just love that song. It's so fucking good.
Walk with me. It was all a mistake. The cell, the restraints, the guardians. We can make this right. You can't go to my world, but you can be free here. Look at what I'm offering. This can be your home. I'll take care of you. I'll tell you the tales of my world. You will tell me yours. There is so much to enjoy here. Stay with me.
I can't actually sit, dude.
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry?
So, you know, get this nice little garden area. It's back from where we
Stay
came.
with me. Why are you leaving? What's not to like here?
So that's the boss area over there.
Stay with me.
You keep saying that.
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry?
It actually helps that this is the song that we're listening to while we're chilling out here. This is like actually my favorite song on the soundtrack. So yes, this has been.
Stay with me.
You might think this is not a good place to leave off, but trust me, it is. This has been Furi.
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry?
Keep saying it. This has been Furi. Very enjoyable game. I will come back to this either tomorrow or not tomorrow. Depends on if my sister is home or not, and then I will play Katana Zero if she's not.
Stay with me.
She is, then I'll play Furi. And then I'll finish up whichever one I didn't. Essentially. I just don't want to be doing
Come on,
Katana
give it a
Zero stuff.
chance. What's the big hurry?
I should just like sit down.
Stay with me.
Oh, I'm staying here, dude. You see me? So yeah,
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry?
I'm glad I'm revisiting this game. This I feel like is going to be the turning point because this was a boss that I had a lot of
Stay
problems
with
with
me.
before. I feel like I've gotten better at, you know, timing in Souls games and stuff like that, and Sekiro
Come
and stuff.
on,
So
give it a
that
chance.
kind of helps me
What's
out
the big
here as
hurry?
well. That's why I've been kind of going through these a lot easier. Because it has been a while since I've played this. And there you go.
What a wise decision you've made.
I was just buying time for
We're
this to
not so
happen.
different after all. There is kindness in you. My people will thrive. I will be their hero. You will be taken care of. Our garden will blossom. I will give you more each and every day. I will be yours. Let's rejoice.
There you go. That's why it's a good place to end off, because it's an actual ending you can get. So this is a secret ending. But it is a legit ending. It's not like a fake out Far Cry first 10 minutes ending. It's just like they actually, you know, the game just ends here, and then you can obviously play from this point, but you know, I thought this was kind of cool. It is very reminiscent of the, you know, Far Cry stuff. Plus, we get to listen to the best song in the soundtrack. So yeah, this is a special ending. And I really like this game, and we're not done yet, though. Furi will return. With, this is the 6th boss, right? Yeah, we've already been through 5 bosses. Damn, dude. See, there's Carpenter Brute. There's a Toxic Avenger. Make This Right, I believe, is this the name of this song. which is the one by the Toxic Avenger right there. So, thank you, Toxic Avenger. So, this was one of my favorite games of 2015. And we'll see why as we continue on. Although I do think I'm a little better at games now, so it's kind of making me get through these fights a lot easier. Time still, you know, hurt me a little bit. So, I mean, I'm hopeful. And I'm excited to talk more about the lore of the game, because I feel like they actually handled this really well. The story of the game and stuff. But it's kind of like very not well-known game, and also they haven't really done anything else in the universe, so it's like there's really not much to talk about. And their next game seems to be something completely different, so like I said, it was like it looked like a co-op romance kind of thing, like it looked like you were like a husband and wife team or something in their new game, so I don't know. I'm interested to see what they do with it, because I enjoyed this game a lot, but I'll have to see as time goes on. I forget what it's called. But if you look up this game and you look like up at the studio, and then you see that, you'll find it, because they only have the 2 games, so. Yeah. So that was Furi. That's the ending right there. We'll be back to get the other endings, plural. Was this 2016? What year is this? What year was this? Congratulations, you chose to stop fighting and a peaceful resolution. 2016, okay. Let me look then. Wasn't 2016... It's 2016 games. Wasn't it Overwatch? Yeah. Overwatch, Doom, Street Fighter V.
The jailer is the key. Kill him, and you'll be free.
So there you go. It actually ends the game. It's not like a fake out ending where you just come back to where you were. Oh, Hitman released that year. Fuck yeah, dude. Dark Souls 3 was that year as well. I believe it was after this, because I think this was summer and Dark Souls was like November. Uncharted 4, XCOM 2. There were a lot of good games that year. Titanfall 2, dude. It's been 3 years since that. Can you believe that? Civ 6, which is just now getting Stardew Valley released that year. Firewatch released that year. Pokemon Sun and Moon. No Man's Sky, of course, everyone's favorite. Super High, Mafia 3. The Banner Saga 2. Oh, that was the first one. So, wow. Dishonored 2. Wow, who remembers that? Planet Coaster originally was 2016? It's still in early access, though, I think. My favorite games of this year were definitely Furi. Along with Hyper Light Drifter release that year. I still have yet to play that, but maybe one of these days. Definitely Furi, Stardew Valley, Uncharted 4, Hitman, Dark Souls 3, even though I don't really like it as much as the rest of the series, but I still think it's a good game. XCOM 2. I liked Overwatch at the time it came out. Now, not so much, but I still have yet to play Titanfall 2, and, you know, there are a few others on here. No Man's Sky at the time was awful. Now it's decent. Inside released that year as well. Inside was a pretty good game. Pokemon Go was that year as well. Was Pokemon Go that year? I feel like it was earlier than that. I feel like I remember playing that in high school, but if it was 2016, then maybe not. Anyway. This has been Furi. Great game from 3 years ago. Furi will return. John Furi will return to escape the jail with him and Bunnyman. Fury and Bunny, my favorite anime. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know I've been doing shorter streams lately. Hopefully I can do a longer stream soon, although I have a feeling that Katana Zero and Fury... I mean, I know Fury is not that much longer, assuming that I can not, spend like 3 hours on each boss fight. But I have a feeling Katana Zero is not much longer either. So... although it could be, like, extremely hard, like the end of Hotline Miami or whatever, I don't know. But I have a feeling it's not that much longer, so it's going to be another short stream from both of these games, I believe. And then after that, I'm going to do one long stream, hopefully. So I've been wanting to play Super Metroid. It's on my Smash Games list, it's next up. I've been wanting to play it. The problem is, there's rumors about Metroid Prime Saga coming to the Switch, and I want to wait because Metroid Prime Saga, like, Metroid Prime either 2 or 3 is next on my Smash Games list, and I don't want to, I want to wait some time before playing Super Metroid, essentially, because I don't want to wait as long to play another game on the Smash list. So essentially I'm waiting now so I don't have to wait as much later, if that makes sense. So I'm waiting at E3 to see if they announce it, and if they do, then I'll, wait a little bit longer, and if they don't, then I'll play Super Metroid essentially around E3, which is next month, middle of next month. So around that time is when I'm waiting to play Super Metroid. Probably a little bit earlier than E3 is when I'm going to play Super Metroid. And then after that, if Metroid Prime is announced, then I'll just play it on the Wii. So that's that. I have another game, though, that I got for free recently that I wanted to try out. That is another indie game that actually just came out. So after Fury and Katana Zero, we'll get to that. Maybe we'll do some Nancy and Brew in between. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, anyone. And thanks for the company.